cemetery. We're going to be looking for the grave of a true country legend, and that would be Kenny Rogers. But first, let me say thanks for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please consider hitting that like button, and subscribe, leave a comment, and let's get on with this. So, Mr. Rogers was born on August 21st, 1938 in Houston, Texas, to Lucille and Edward Rogers. The family was very poor, and he would often talk about how they would eat peanut butter sandwiches because that's all they had. But being a youngster, he didn't even know that the city, that's what poor was. He lived in federal assistant projects. As a youngster, he served as a bus boy at the Rice Hotel and swept floors at a hat store for $9 a week. He later, at the age of 11, won a talent show. Sorry, they're starting the tours up down here, as you can see. So I'm trying to stay ahead of the tour a little bit. But in the 50s, Rogers began his recording career, and he would try his hand at jazz, folk, and psychedelic rock. One of Rogers' first thing he did was he took a leadership role in a rock, or not really a rock group, I guess it was rock / psychedelic, and it was called First Edition. And they had a hit song called Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. Now the band would change their style to more of a country sound, and in the mid 1970s Rogers left the band and started a solo career. Kenny would do lots of duets with singers such as Sheena Easton, and they would produce We've Got Tonight, Kim Carnes' Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer. He would even team up with Lionel Richie to produce and sing Lady. And he also would do, I'm sorry, there's a little tour group here, so I'm trying to avoid them. He would team up with Dolly Parton, and of course they had their #1 hit, Islands in the Stream. And his first major hit was Lucille, followed by songs like you heard earlier, The Gambler, Coward of the County. Kenny would work along the sides with singers and songwriters such as Dottie West, Barry Gibb of the Bee Gees, and he also sung on with the group, the song "We Are the World." It was a charity that they would get up there and have and produce for like AIDS and things like that around. Now, along with being a singer and actor, he starred in a few movies and shows. He also opened up a chain of restaurants in 1991 called Kenny Rogers Roasters. I don't know if any's still around or not. They were known for, of course, chicken, things like that. Now the awards that Rogers won over his career ranges from Male Artist of the Year, Entertainer of the Year, Album of the Year, Singer of the Year, and many, many more. And he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2013. He was married 5 times and has 5 children. In 2017, he was diagnosed with bladder cancer. And on March 20, 2020, Rogers died at his home in Sandy Springs, Georgia at the age of 81. And we're coming up right now on this final resting place. It is right up here. You can see it's a pretty old cemetery, but this is his final resting place right here. Kenny Rogers. Will circle be unbroken. And there you have it. A true country icon. Thanks for watching, people of the past. Like I said, please consider liking and sharing. Subscribe. Look forward to seeing you on the next chapter.